Hi viewers, Cindy Oaks here. This is just a short video giving instructions and demoing the Windows 8 version of the I Love Math quiz. If you see my other videos, you know I've got one for the iPhone and iPad, and I've got one for the Android, the small Android, and the 7-inch tablet. It might go on the bigger ones, but the format would be all messed up because I didn't put it for a big screen. And then I'm going to do it for BlackBerry for 3 devices there. So anyway, let's get cracking. So I hope I don't forget anything. So I've answered one question. So if I click my stacks button, it'll say one question. Anyway, let's just go ahead and restart it. So like anytime that you decide you just want to start that quiz over for a different user, or just for whatever reason, you can reset it. So like right now it's on number 2 because I've done one for number 1. So let's do number reset. Say yes, we're going to reset, and it goes back to 1 because it takes the very first unanswered question. And this menu is just like the other menu. If you click these green ones, nothing's going to happen. That's just a placeholder for a heading. But we've got the categories. You've got simple arithmetic, inverted arithmetic, triplet arithmetic, inequality, and averages. And then as time permits, I'm going to add in some other stuff like algebra and things like that to the mix too. I just hadn't had time. I've got all these programs that I want to keep updated, but I've kind of not done anything in a couple weeks while I was working on math quiz. But anyway, so you get your simple ones. It's add, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and they're basically, you have a problem on one side and you answer it like 6 times 2 is 3. And I did try to keep them fairly low scale. It might get bigger. Oh, this one you can't scroll. So anyway, and then for the inverted, it's kind of a little bit algebra. Your spot's in the middle here, so you would have to say 35 plus something's 84. So what's that going to be? 49. We'll guess. We'll see if it's 49 or not. I don't know. Well, it'll tell us. And then another thing before we go any further, whenever it saves your answers. So like I'm going to go ahead and quit this. And so it's quit. It's not up. Okay? And then when I restart it, it'll remember my answers that I already did. Well, there's not that many. Because, and if we hit stats, it'll show I've got a couple of correct answers too. So it did remember those questions. And so you just answer the question, and it tells you if you was right or wrong. And then for instance, this is pretty self-explanatory. You have the inequality. You just decide which is greater, less than, or equal. And so you'd say that one's greater than. And if you did wrong, it'll say you're incorrect. So. And what else? Then we have down here, this is a little bit different format, the averages. You got range, mean, median, and mode. And the range is, you take the largest number and subtract out the smallest number, and you get the range. Like this would be 46 minus 5 should be 41. And I know that's awful coincidental, isn't it? Yes, let's do the next one. So 38 minus 15. I think I got this wrong a second ago. 13. I think it's 23 because I got it wrong a second ago. Yay! So anyway, let's go back. So, and then the mean. What is mean? Can you remember? That is the average. Like you'd add these all 3 together. Let's see if we can find an easy one. That should be easier. 44 plus 16, 50, 60 divided by 3 would be 20. See if that's right. Yay! We have to do easy ones. And I did not think these numbers up. I used a number generator, if you watch my other videos, the others use the number generator too, but I use the one that went with the operating system and the language, so they're not going to be the same numbers. I mean, they'll be the same numbers every time you pull them up, but they're not going to be the same. Like, for instance, I pulls this page up again. What's question 3? I say previous. It remembered. It will then remember the question. It recalculates them, but it recalculates the same questions every time, so you don't have to worry about, crazy things going on. So median, that is the mental value, like 31, 35. This one would be 31. And I didn't make these rules up. You can look at Wikipedia. It'll tell you what they are. And then mode, that is the number that occurs the most frequently. 1, 2. So this one here would be 47. So let's look at the stats. So I've got 9 correct answers, and in this section only 1. And I think that's about it. I'm going to finish cleaning this up and make sure it's valued for all the views. Like if you've got Windows 8 on a tablet or something, you can do different views. You can do the stamp, the field, the portrait, and the landscape. So I'm going to make sure these will work in all the views, and I'm going to get my ads in, and those ads, they don't bother no one. They're kind of stuck at the side, so that's not going to be a problem. And I'm going to list it, so maybe in a few days it might pass. My my Apple one passed, and they're pretty picky, so hopefully this one will pass too the first time. Bye.